Hello dear teacher, welcome to the channel. Have you ever stared at a class of silent, shy students on their first day and thought, oh my god, how can I break the ice without it being awkward? If so, then watch this video up to the end, because today I'm going to share my top 10 ESL icebreakers. What makes them so special? 3 things. First, really short, crystal clear instructions for every icebreaker. Second, these activities only use what you already have in your classroom: a ball, some paper, and a whiteboard. And the last but not the least is that they will help you build a class family, not just a class. They will force students to connect, listen, remember each other's names, transforming a group of strangers into a collaborative community by the end of the lesson. So, let's dive in. Write simple questions on a beach ball. Next, ask your students to stand up, make a circle, and toss the ball to any student. They should catch it, look at the question where their thumb is, read it, answer it, and toss the ball to any other student. Let's try it. Where is my thumb? It's here. What music do you like? I like rock and jazz music. And toss the ball to another student. The next game is called Meet and Greet, and in this game students will practice the dialogue. Hello, how are you? What's your name? Nice to meet you. Ask your students to stand up and make 2 lines like this. Student 1, 2, 3, 4 facing students 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, 11, 12. In fact, this game is also suitable for really large classes like 40 students. It's okay, you can try it. So, the task is to move in opposite directions. So student 1 moves here, student 2 takes the place of student 3, student 4 here, and like this they continue moving while the music is playing, and when the music stops they should speak to the person opposite them. Hello, how are you? What's your name? My name is, nice to meet you. And then play the music again and the lines start moving, and every time you stop the music, every student will have a new partner, so that by the end of the game they will have spoken to quite a lot of students, and it will definitely break the ice. The next game is called Circle Toss. Ask your students to stand up and make a circle and toss the ball to any student, giving them a model. For example, I can ride a bike, and the student should make a sentence according to this model and toss the ball to another student. I can jump. This student, I can speak Spanish. I can play the piano. When everybody has spoken, the teacher starts the game with a new model. I've got, or I like, I don't like, I would like. So students share information, share some facts about their life. For example, I've got a car, I've got 10 brothers, and by the end of the game, they will have known quite a lot about one another. The next game is called Name Codes. So write your name on the whiteboard like this, vertically. And for every letter, give one fact, one keyword that starts with this letter. For example, J. Jump. I like to jump because I'm E, energetic. The next letter is N. N. Maybe I am 9 years old. The next one is N. One more N. I never smoke. And why my favorite color is yellow. Ask every student to introduce themselves like this, but this game is suitable only for smaller classes, not more than 15 students. So when everybody finished, the whole board will be covered with names and facts, and you can check what they remember by asking questions. For example, where is Jenny? Or who likes drinking tomato juice? Who is good at football and has got a dog? So use the keywords on the board to organize this kind of names revision. So the next game is the if game. In this game, you will give commands to your students and they will move in 4 directions. So imagine this is your classroom. There is a window, door, classroom board and a wall. First, ask all your students to stand up and come to the center of the room where the teacher is standing, you. Give them commands and every command should start with if. If you like drinking orange juice, go to the window. So some students will go to the window. And the other students, the rest of them, they will stay here. If you have got a pet, go to the door. So some of these students from the center and some of the students who are near the window will move to the door. If you've got a bicycle, go to the board. So students will move in different directions. If your students can speak some English, you can give them 1 minute to discuss this thing you're talking about. For example, a pet, go to the board if you've got a pet. And they can ask one another, what pet have you got? What color is it? Is it big? What can it do? And then give another command. If you hate getting up early in the morning, come back to the teacher. The next game is called Question Quest. Give every student a piece of paper with only one question. Play some music, they will mingle, move around the classroom. When the music stops, they should ask this question to the person who is standing next to them. They are allowed to make notes, so name and the answer to the question, then play the music again, they move, find a new partner, ask their question. After a few times, maybe after 5 or 6 rounds of the game, ask them to go back to their seats and ask questions. For example, ask one student to stand up. It is Mark. Okay, everybody, who has spoken to Mark? Raise your hands. They will raise their hands. What do you remember about Mark? He has got a dog. He has got a sister. He can't swim. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you, Mark. Who is next? The next game is called Group Introductions, and it is specially designed for large classes, more than 30 students. To prepare for the game, write on the board 10 simple questions like how old are you, what's your favorite day of the week, do you like hip-hop music, have you got a cat? Next, divide your students into groups. For example, you have a class of 40 students, then divide them into 4 groups. Number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Give them 5 minutes to discuss the questions on the board, to find something they all have in common. So when the time is over, they should introduce their group. They should say something like, we are group number 1 and we have all got a sister and we can ride a bike. Thank you, nice to meet you, group number 2. We can all speak Spanish, but we don't like getting up early. The next game is called Snowball of Friendship. So give every student a piece of paper and ask them to share any 3 facts about them. For example, I'm 9, I like Mondays, I've got many friends. Simple sentences, not long. And then they should crumple this piece of paper into a sort of a snowball, like this. Next, ask all your students to throw this paper ball into the air and let it fall down. The next step is to let students stand up and pick up any ball, not their ball, snowball. Open this piece of paper, read it, I'm 9, I like Mondays, I've got many friends, and find a person who wrote this. So they will come up to a person and say, how old are you? I'm 8. Okay, sorry. How old are you? I'm 9. Oh, really? Do you like Mondays? No, I don't. Oh, sorry. Do you like Mondays? Hey, yes, I do. Are you 9? Yes, I'm 9. Have you got many friends? Yes. Okay, I won. For the next game that is called a box of likes and dislikes or opinions box, prepare a box or a bag and fill it with slips of paper. On every slip of paper there should be one word, one noun, indicating a thing, an activity or a character that your students are familiar with. For example, Mondays, cat, or singing in the shower, dancing in the rain, or maybe Batman, and put them into this bag and let every student, one by one, pick up a card out of this box or bag, read the word, for example, Batman, and say if they like it or not. I don't like Batman because I think he is only a hero for kindergarteners. If you like these games and want more, I've got you covered. I've prepared several ebooks that are packed with engaging, high-energy games for actually any level and purpose. There are games for kindergarten, for school, for teaching online. There is even a book that contains teaching tips for classroom management, lesson planning, everyday routine, revision. So check the link in the description box to download them. They're instantly downloadable and they will be your secret weapon for turning any lesson into an educating game. And don't forget to enjoy every moment of your wonderful lessons.